Hello, thanks for joining today. I've owned this tripod for about 2 years now, and ever since it's been my go-to tripod for landscape photography. It's the Leofoto 285 CEX, which is part of the Ranger series from Leofoto. It's been in creeks, it's been in rivers, it's been on the beach, it's been in the sand, it's been in the snow. It's been anywhere from West Virginia to the Dalton Highway in Alaska. And it's been mostly flawless the entire time. And if you're watching this video, either you're looking specifically at Leofoto, perhaps the Ranger series, or just in general shopping for a new tripod for your landscape photography. So let me tell you how this has worked out for me over the 2 years that I've owned it. And by the way, this is not a sponsored video. I am an affiliate with Leofoto, but that came about after I'd already owned this tripod for a little over a year. And then I reached out to them looking for a new tripod and video head set up for the times when I do video. And over the 2 years, there have been a few enhancements that I've made to the tripod that I'll get into a little bit later. And for reference on how I view tripods and how I judge tripods, first and foremost, I want the tripod to really disappear in my use as a landscape photographer. I don't like to futz with them. I want them to be simple to use, simple to carry, simple to set up, and in general, just be an extension of my camera and not cause any problems during my photography. I have owned and used many other tripods before and have found this Leofoto tripod to be the best landscape photography tripod that I have ever used. And here are the basic specs on the tripod. Weight 2.98 pounds, payload 17.64 pounds, max height 57.8 inches, minimum height 4 inches, pack size 18.74 inches. A few other features of this tripod. First, it comes with a leveling base, which allows you then to level your tripod once it's set up without needing to adjust the legs individually. It also comes with changeable feet, where you can have the spike foot or the rubber foot installed. Comes with this tool. It has twist locks. And it has this 1/4-20 attachment point for other accessories. And over the couple years that I have owned it, I have made a couple enhancements to it that make it easier for me to use in my use case and a little bit of personal preference. First, I have changed out the feet from the interchangeable feet to these feet, which have a spike foot underneath and then a rubber cap on top for a rubber foot. I've wrapped the upper legs to provide a little bit of padding and also provide a little bit of insulation from the cold carbon fiber on those cold days. And on the 1/4-20 attachment, I usually have this loop attached so that I can easily attach my filter case when I'm set up to photograph. I also have this magic arm that I can attach to the 1/4-20 attachment for the cases where I want to put an external camera on for vlogging or for video. The head I use and that I've talked about before is an Acratech LLH, which for me is more convenient, especially in conjunction with the leveling base versus a more traditional ball head. One handy feature of the attachment here is on the leveling base, there's actually set screws that you can tighten to more securely attach whatever head you have on top of that leveling base. Very convenient, very practical. And after 2 years of use, let me tell you how it's met my expectations. Now, I like the stability and the weight of the tripod, which are often in conflict. It's stable enough to be in the most severe conditions that I've had it in, running water wind, sand, etc. And the weight is light enough for me to backpack with and carry it into remote locations. A great combination, and I think they've done a great job designing it for both of those conditions. The twist locks are a preference of mine, and these are very easy to use. Quarter turn or less, locked, unlocked. And as you can tell, after 2 years of use, they've been very durable. Still work as brand new. And the leveling base has really been a major benefit that I didn't realize before, of how easy it is now to set up, level my tripod without having to mess with adjusting the individual legs. And it solves a lot of the problems and a lot of the annoyances I had with the ball head, to use it to level the tripod and to level my composition out. The height is perfect for me. I'm 6 foot tall, and when the legs are fully extended, the viewfinder comes just to eye level for me, so perfect height for a 6 foot person. It also gets low to the ground for the compositions where you want that, where you want to get low to the ground, perhaps next to the water, whatever your composition requires. The leg adjustments have this ratcheting feature, so fully up and it will ratchet down. That is a very convenient feature, and I have seen many tripods and even more expensive tripods that don't have that feature. And it's just a minor annoyance when it doesn't, and it's just so much easier to use when it does have that feature. And it's been a very durable tripod. In all of the conditions I've had it in over the last couple years, it's never failed me in any way or had any flaws in any way during its operation. And I don't exactly pamper my equipment. I do try to maintain it, keep it clean. I've probably cleaned this tripod a handful of times, 4 or 5 times during the time that I have owned it. The only other maintenance that I've had to do with it has been to periodically adjust the tension in the legs so that they're not too floppy and not too stiff. And it's been one leg in particular that I would say a couple times a year that I've had to adjust that to keep it, like I said, to the tension that I like. I also noticed while cleaning this tripod that it has very robust shims. It's a single piece design, which makes it seem more durable and definitely easier to clean than other tripods I've had that have had 2-piece shims or flimsy shims that I've actually suffered a couple that have broken on me, cracked on me while cleaning. Perhaps they even cracked and I didn't notice until I got it to the point where I cleaned it. And I think the price compares very well to other tripods as well. It's cheaper than the most expensive tripods. There's cheaper tripods available, but I think at the quality level that this one is at and its feature set, it's very competitively priced. I don't remember exactly what I paid for this, but I believe their list price now is anywhere from $300 to $400. And I'm very satisfied with this tripod. It has really been, I think, a Goldilocks tripod in my use case. I've owned and used many tripods, and this is my go-to tripod for all of my landscape photography needs. It is durable, it's lightweight enough to hike with, it's stable enough for the most abusive conditions, and I highly recommend it.